Unbelievable, my lovely, wonderful people. What has happened now is a real diplomatic, if you say diplomatic blow, okay? Yes, to Nigeria. What all that went on is really a diplomatic blow to Nigeria, I can tell you. The Niger coup, because Shiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu was barely weeks ago appointed as the chairman of ECOWAS, and part of one of the things he discussed, as though he was preempting what will happen, is that there should be no coup. They should not any. Coup should not be a part of the system in Africa. Democracy, so that the region can move forward. But guess what? He has barely finished saying it before what happened. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Niger coup, a diplomatic blow to Nigeria. Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will now have to decide if he has the backing of the majority of his citizens to go to war with Niger. He will also have to decide if he possesses the moral stance to wage war against his country northern neighbor, because this very man knows some of the things which he has done, and Nigerians do not altogether believe in his leadership. Rebuffed by the ruling Jetta, who has ignored the deadline of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, ECOWAS, to restate Mohamed Bozimo, the outbusted president of Niger, or face the threat of military intervention, and snubbed by the country's Senate, which advised him to seek a diplomatic solution to the limbo of issues going on. The Nigerian Senate has asked Tinubu to seek a diplomatic solution, has refused to allow Nigerian military to be sent by Tinubu. Tinubu will have no decision to take his next step that will make or mar his authority in the region. This is very obvious. The Nigerian leader faces credible issues in his own country as a top court carries out investigations on who really won. At the moment, Nigerians are still trying very hard to know if he is the president. Tinubu stole victory and the victory is being contested right now in court to annul his election. What happens if the military guys in Niger call the bluff? I think it will likely erode the power and means authority of the heads of state of ECOWAS. If they had any retired senior military officer said, the deadline of the ultimatum has passed on Sunday with no sign of any armed intervention or mobilization of country border Niger. The Nigerian leader will either now have to proceed with a full-scale military onslaught against the Niger Republic or save his face by backing off and carrying out a threat that has not gone well. So this is what is happening, and everybody's watching Tinubu carefully. There have been loud voices against sending Nigerian soldiers to fight in Niger. Most Nigerians do not want their young men to be sent on an unjust war that does not concern them. More than 12 years of fighting in the country, Northeast, has left the majority of Nigerian army weary. People that have not even sorted out themselves want to go to another country to fight? No way. So Tinubu is in a state of dilemma, if you ask me, a real state of dilemma, and everybody's watching and waiting patiently to see what is going on. Currently, as we speak now, the issue has become, it has become a real serious matter. Everybody's watching, everybody's trying to understand the things that are going on. Everybody's, looking at things and trying to understand it. So what has happened, the whole coup and everything, it will either, make or mar Tinubu as we speak, because it will let us know what his authority is. As it stands, this man does not, this man does not hold any real power anymore in the region. Because as it speaks right now, the days have come to show that ultimatum is over. Yes, ultimatum is over, and nothing has been done. There are no armies at the gates of Niger to say you must obey us. So it is terrible. Okay, it is terrible to mention but a few that these things are sincerely and truly happening. So the West African heads of state leaders right now, they are all, every one of them, every single one of them, their integrity on the line. In fact, some countries have already backed out. Places like Mali, Burkina Faso have already backed out already. They've already backed out. Those people have already said, you know what, there's no way out of this. They've already backed out. So whether you like it or not, you will see for yourself that, these things have shown us, that there are people who do not want this country to move forward. There are people who are looking for every way, humanly speaking, possible to ensure that they take over. This is their mission statement, and this is what they are after. Okay, this is their mission statement, and this is all they are after. So it is what it is, and if we want things to be done properly, decently, and in order, this is the time for each and every one of us to arise and do not allow the same thing, to hold us down. If there's any time we need to arise and bring this nation into a place of relevance, this is the time. This is the time, the day, and the opportunity that we need. So everyone is watching carefully. Okay, everyone is watching carefully to make sure that we understand exactly what is happening. We can't continue, okay? We can't continue to allow these things to go on. If there is any time in the history of the nation of man, okay? If there's any time in the history of man where truth must become the order of the day, this is the time. ECOWAS, the leaders do not seem to really, the leaders do not really seem to understand, how to diplomatically, engage and ensure that some of these things are done. So this is what is happening. This is what is going on. So whether you like it or not, the days have become clearer and clearer, that we should not allow the same thing to hold us down. So this is what it is. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye-bye.